Hello there.
Listen, I haven't even uploaded the first 2 episodes of Peaky Blinders on the channel yet. That's how confident I am in this show and how well it is going to do and how well it's going to be received. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the first 2 reactions, even though they are demonetized and blocked in some countries. They keep getting blocked in Russia for some reason, and that's the only country it's getting blocked in. That's the only country I can't get it through, and yeah, for that reason, they're demonetized. I tried appealing it, and yeah, I appeal it, and then it gets blocked in more territories, and some of those territories are important ones for me, like Australia and Germany, which some of my viewers are from. So we can't allow that, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot, and today we are watching Peaky Blinders episode 3 of season 1 for the very first time. I'm going to waste no more time. We're going to get into the reaction. Let's see what's in store for us. I'm absolutely loving this show at the moment, and let's get it. Let's go. Red Right Hand. What a perfect song for an intro. Cannot go wrong. I was checking the other day, or like yesterday, and each season is only 6 episodes. And if I go at the upload rate I usually upload with, this show will be done in less than a month.
What would he give me 3?
How much did you pay for the suit you will be wearing?
Oh, I don't pay for suits. My suits are on the house, or the house burns down.
So you want me to go looking like a flower girl?
What I want, it makes no difference. It's not me you're dressing up for.
Play hard to get. My guy got the ultimate riz, man. That looks like Mickey Mouse.
It's delicate, Mr. Shelby. It's a question of who knows what about what.
The
Concerns
guns?
the factory down the road at the BSA. Big old place like that. Rumors get started.
Rumors that there was a robbery.
Robbery of what?
Guns, Mr. Shelby. A serious amount of guns.
Ah.
And what business is that of mine?
But when it comes to speculation, you can't beat a factory night shift.
Some say there was word from the Proofing Bay. It was the Peaky Blinders who took him.
Your night shift must be dreaming.
Maybe they
Or
are.
maybe they're not.
What I'm trying to say is, Mr. Shelby, that if you were to hear about the whereabouts of said items, we'd pay good money.
You have good money.
We have the collections from the pubs.
For who do you speak?
The people of Ireland.
The Irish Republican Army.
For the fact.
For the fucking fact.
Yo, if they go back to the IRA, everything
You think we're jokers?
Inspector Campbell did in
No,
Belfast,
nothing.
just like Tommy said to him last episode.
Oh, Father, why are you so sad? I joined the IRA.
Bravo.
I thought you were only allowed to sing on a Saturday.
Whiskey is good proofing water. Tells you who's real and who isn't.
And what did my countrymen want?
Oh, they're nobodies. They drink of the Black Swan and Sparkbrook. They're only rebels because they like the songs.
You have sympathies with them.
I have no sympathies of any description.
Their accents were so thick, it's a wonder you could understand them. Next time I could translate.
You'd work for me.
Thought I already was.
So you are coming to the races. £2, 10 shillings.
I've never been to the races, fun fact. Like, I have never been. I need to go one day. I just need to go for the
Buy
experience.
something red. To match his handkerchief.
Whose handkerchief?
Billy Kimbo. Kimbo? Kimbo. Oh, she doing the Bryce Dallas Howard Jurassic World style. Running in the high hills. Bro, I cannot help but think in a way Freddy's using Ada. Like, so hard. Get closer to Tommy. I don't know. I don't know.
Moss, what do we know about the Black Swan?
Good movie.
An operative has provided intelligence, and it is a place where IRA men gather.
It's just a lot of drunken navigators singing songs, sir. The IRA wouldn't go near them.
And why are two of them looking to buy guns?
He has spies inside the pub.
Will she do everything for you?
The G girl,
Please,
Grace.
sir.
One female operative has proved more useful than any you great lumps of man. I serve my country every day. That'll be all, Sergeant.
And I cannot help but think Sam Neill is the perfect casting choice for Inspector Campbell. Like, what an actor to bring into this show. I mean, he was there from the very start, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't expect him, and I didn't know he was in this series. And he's actually playing a real prominent role too.
We've seen your face serving at the garrison. Come here. I'm taking you in for interrogation on behalf of the Irish Free State.
Damn. Yo, who's the witness? Who's the witness?
Then I'll tell you. Ada and Freddie Thorne were married today. They defied your orders. They haven't left the city.
Are you armed?
Freddie's comrades have safe houses. Why do you want to know?
I want to send them flowers. Why do you think?
Would it be so bad if they stayed?
I promised I'd run Freddie out of town.
Promised who?
I told the coppers Freddie wouldn't come back. It was part of the deal.
What bloody deal? What happened to family votes? What happened to meetings?
Be finding out on a need-to-know basis.
If you let me deal with Ada and Freddie, it'll end in peace.
You know what? Load off.
Christ knows you've had your fill of war.
Yeah, load off that baggage to Aunt, okay? You know, you don't need those problems.
You get Freddie out of town, Paul. Or else I'll deal with him myself.
You can deal with it, but just get him out of town. Red wedding. Seeing red, Buffy style, baby.
Shoot to kill. Like there was in Belfast.
The Republicans are famously factional. He was killed by one of his own. That'll be all, Sergeant. And they're not called spies. They're called operatives.
Operative, sir, right, sir.
That's how you say things. What the bloody hell is she doing here?
£200, Freddie.
For what?
For us. For a honeymoon that goes on forever.
Where did it come from?
Family fund.
Lots of widows and desperate men.
See sense, Freddie.
Tommy's not going to let this rest. Times like these, communist in the family's bad for business. You have to leave the city.
You think I can't handle Tommy Shelby?
You can't. I'm having trouble these days and I'm twice the man you are.
Oh,
I'm
Paul.
into town. The Cunard office.
Yo, I feel like she my auntie, man.
I booked you both tickets for the next boat from Liverpool to New York.
America, Freddie. They've already had their revolution. You won't have to bother.
Would you ladies at least let a man sleep on it?
Freddie ain't leaving, man. He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving.
This is an active military mission. Your words. I'm doing my job.
Grace, the death of a base Fenian doesn't concern me. Your welfare does. Killing a man affects the heart. And as for my heart,
I know that because of our family connections, you take my progress personally. But I don't need you to be my father.
I would be thinking of you.
But like, yeah, I said it last episode. It's more than a father figure, a father-daughter relationship here. I think he has personal, like real personal feelings and love for Grace.
Well, they're going to lose a lot of money on fast women and slow nags.
No. They're planning on showing up in numbers and robbing your bookies, running chalk and rafflers.
You think I can't handle the Lees?
Just a word of warning from a friend, that's all.
A friend.
See you at Cheltenham.
I'll wave at you from my box.
Yo.
If you are coming to the races, bring that pretty barmaid of yours.
Already invited.
Yo, the race is about to be lit, man. The race is about to be a movie.
Comrades, the same whistles they used to blow to send us over the top, they now blow to try and break us up. So before the specials get here, raise a hand to all those who want to strike.
Yeah, he gonna continue leading them strikes, man. He ain't gonna flee that easily.
And take the message home. United, we will never be defeated.
I feel like Tommy's gonna give Freddie enough chances, and he ain't gonna listen.
What the hell's been happening?
The police have just raided a rally at the factory. You think Freddie Thorne's back?
I know he is, and he's with Ida. How hard can it be to find the only girl in Birmingham with 4-inch heels, eh?
Just with the commies. They have little rat holes all over the city.
Just want to know where she is.
Tommy, you best have a word with Arthur as well.
What's wrong with bloody Arthur?
He's got the Flanders blues again.
Man, I was about to say, can we stop violating the house of God and having these meetings here? But I feel like this is just like, this is gonna be one of those places we visit a lot in this series.
Some bloody luck. It fell off a wagon into our laps. And all you need to know is, it's us that has the machine guns now, and it's them that's in the mud. Right.
Hold it together, Arthur.
Come on. I have a surprise for you. Come on.
Man, I feel like he always... My guy's got plan A, B's, and C's for each individual.
We were in France, used to say, when I go back to England, I want to own my own pub. Well,
Now you've gone soft. You've gone soft. Simon. Do we know it's for sale?
everything's for sale to us, Arthur. We're making a lot of money these days. We need a legitimate business to pass the money from the shop.
Launder it, baby. Launder it.
Well, we'll know what to do.
You spend 2/3 of your life in pubs. Just pour it instead of drinking it.
But you can't still drink it, alright?
Your pub. You do what you want.
Can they sing on Saturdays though?
Ah, sorry, gentlemen. Until you come in. What can I get you?
This pub, that's what you can get us. I'm about to make you an offer you cannot refuse, Harry.
Mr. Campbell thought that you controlled your territories.
Yeah. I said I'm dealing with it.
I heard that Freddie married your sister. Some family you've got, eh? Let you go and wait for Christmas. Deliver Freddie Thorne to us. Or take your sister in as an accomplice. She'll get 4 years for sedition. Or you can turn him in. Your sister goes free.
What exactly is it that you want, Freddie?
Came to tell you. That's not gonna work, Tommy. Polly came round. She gave me that.
Oh, Polly must have had a rush of blood. Or port wine. Your honesty is appreciated now if you're not going to use that thing.
I'm not finished. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Talk to me about the guns.
Do you remember we used to jump in here and see who could swim across the
I'm here to talk business, Tommy.
Do you reckon we can still do it?
Bro, word been getting around about them guns, man.
You loaded Ada with your bastard because she's a Shelby. You thought it'd mean you'd be somebody. Won't let you fuck up my sister's life for your cause.
My God. You actually believe that? I love her, Tommy.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he does.
Loved her since she was 9 and I was 12.
Yeah, I was about to say
She loves me
pause,
the
but
same.
alright, like we cleared that up.
Do you even know the word?
Childhood romance.
This marriage will not stand. Freddie didn't want your money. Now the coppers are saying that if we don't turn Freddie in, they'll put Ada on the arrest warrant as well. That's where your compassion gets you, Paul. From now on, we do it my way.
Oh, what? Put yourself there.
In the trenches together.
Be careful, Danny.
I'm glad that we're finally seeing the full extent of this flashback here. A bloody mess.
Tommy!
It's open. Private whiz-bang reporting, sir.
That is. I love Danny, man. I don't know why. I just do. A good soldier. And you need good soldiers in this game.
So, what news from London? I was in a pub. It's called Mother Redcap, an Irish pub. I got talking to some old bloke about Birmingham. He said there's been trouble. An IRA man shot. He said a lot, but the only bit I heard was that their high command think it's the Peaky Blinders who shot him. I came up on the next boat to warn you. Is it true?
No. But lies travel faster than the truth.
Exactly. Facts. In this world,
Get a
yeah.
message to him. Tell him to send someone to parlay. Tell him there's been a misunderstanding and we don't want any trouble.
You've got enough trouble, right, Tommy?
I was about to pause and say that it seems like as each second ticks in these episodes, Tommy's provided with another additional problem. And there's only so much a man can handle. Honestly, there's only so much a man can handle. And I love how pragmatic he is. I love how he thinks things through. And from what I've seen in the first 2 episodes or 2.5 episodes, he seems to be making a lot of the right choices. And he doesn't seem to get things wrong a lot of the time. Now, if that is the case, there's bound to be mistakes that happen. There's bound to be unexpected obstacles that eventually come into the fray. And it's going to be interesting to see how Tommy deals with them, because the way he's been presented to us thus far, it's great. I love him as a protagonist. My guy is cunning. He's smart. He thinks things through. Like I said, I feel like he has a plan A, B, and C for everyone. And he's able to think of solutions on the fly. But it seems like at the moment, he's able to balance the 2 worlds he has, or the 2 worlds he's experienced. Obviously, his like elite, like mobster world, the gang life, and his family life. He hasn't let it seep in. And I don't want to go into too much spoilers for like The Sopranos. It's really reminding me of that at the moment, but I don't want to go to too much spoilers of that. But you see in that show, as it gradually progresses, the family life begin to infiltrate the mobster life, and like Tony Soprano himself not being able to balance the 2 lifestyles, and you know, keep them out of one another. He wasn't able to juggle those 2 worlds, and towards the end of the show, both of them begun to seep into one another, and you saw that affected his decision making to the point where it became absolutely ridiculous at times, and everything went up shit's creek. But so far, so good for Tommy Shelby.
And the smoke. I can smell it in the air. I use it sometimes myself. Call it my sweetheart. They gave us the worst job, Tommy.
Yeah. Why fucking volunteered?
Digging them tunnels. And you're bonded by those moments forever in the wars. Your brothers forever.
Sometimes it lasts all night. And I lie here. And I listen to the shovels.
Those 3, Freddie, Tommy, and Danny,
against that wall there,
have a special connection that will last forever from that experience.
And I pray the sun will come up with the curtains before they break through.
Big up Danny, man. I'm guessing that was Danny. I love Tommy's room, man. Sort of like a little safe haven for him. Ball up all them emotions and then go back outside and do your thing.
It had made her sick. She's all right, but in her condition, she needs peace. Women talk.
That is something they do.
She talked about you. She said to keep everything locked up.
Well, that's what men do.
Your sister's nice. I like her. Can't be easy for her. Her brother and her husband fighting over the same thing. Men should talk too.
To you.
Why not? I'm a barmaid. It's my job. Men always tell the troubles to a barmaid. What is it you and Freddie are fighting over?
I'll meet you here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
He a tough dude to crack. You ain't gonna lock him that easily. You ain't gonna get through to him that easily, my man. Come on, Grace. Did Tommy have one bullet missing from the revolver because that's the one that was
No, will it get me all the way to Cheltenham, Curly?
that he shot Danny with?
He's good with motors, but it pains him.
No heart in motor cars. I can't talk to them.
Yeah. Tommy might need to make a fast getaway.
Or was that
He's
Grace's?
will be all over the track. And Kimber's men. And his coppers, they control the law down there, Tommy.
You want a turn for me, Charlie?
Is it just the two of us going to the races?
Something like that.
Something like that. I feel like once Grace gets Tommy to open up that little bit, if she does manage to, if she does manage to get him to break his code once, that little bit, you know, that will set a precedent for him, you know, finally revealing everything. Or like beginning to reveal everything.
This is what's known as your final briefing before going over the top. 60 miles down that road is Cheltenham racetrack. Johnny, what's our mission, boy?
To stick it to the Lee family, Arthur!
That's right. Now take what you're good at. Those of you with guns, keep them out of it. Unless a gun is pulled on you, we want this done quietly.
So when do we share out the cash?
Oh man,
We
not
don't.
the kid with the
We're
machete.
not keeping the cash. You're in Tommy's army now, boys. Trust only kin.
Cheltenham about to be a bloody event. I always love that cut to the extreme wide long shot of the docks right there. I do not know why, but I just feel like, again, it goes to what I was saying last episode about being immersed in the world that's being depicted here, and engrossed in this, you know, city of Birmingham. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's the production design's insane, and if you go through those lengths to create the sets, and you know, make it look, show it off. Show it off. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, talk your shit with the camera work, and this show does.
Are you sure we're allowed in here?
Well, I prefer to come to the races the back way. Keeps me out of trouble. Tracks are lawless places. You're lucky you're with me. You'd be wasting your money on fixed races.
I always wondered, how do you fix a race?
How should I know?
Something like that.
What?
Tell security you are Lady Sarah Duggan. Excuse us. Lady Sarah Duggan of Connemara. You got lost when you went to look for the boy riding a horse. Dandy Flower. If they ask about me, say that I'm Prussian. Don't speak a word of English. Come on, posh girl. Earn your £3. You dance.
If I'm asked properly.
Lady Sarah, Connemara, you dance with me.
Hey, she stand out in that red dress, man.
Roberts, the Peaky Blinders are here.
Told you, Mr. Kimber. He's got some balls, that one.
And she's got some body, that one.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, Raz. How's business?
Hey, man.
Hold still, Raz, or I'll take the whole ear off, and you're going to need your ears to listen. No more choking on Billy Kimber's boys. Right? We're the protection there.
Oh man, the attention to detail. The E is still leaking.
Money by order of the Peaky Blinders.
The Peaky Blinders have infiltrated the races. Yeah, he just got the text message, you know.
Your left leg is stronger than your right, or we're making a getaway.
Neither.
I hope this doesn't involve razor blades.
I decided to move up in the world. Become a legitimate businessman.
Oh my God, you're serious.
I'm always serious.
We chased the laser across the track right the way down to Devon Road. We got every penny back. Nice dress. You wanted that to my pub?
Why the boys would drink? Anyone hurt?
A few cuts and bruises.
I forgot Lady Sarah.
And give that right back to Billy Kimber. Tell him we got your back.
Excuse me. Your money, Mr. Kimber. Rescued from the Lee brothers and returned to you with a request for a fair hearing. Your own protection is failing, Mr. Kimber. We'll be saving you a lot of money, Mr. Kimber. A lot of money. In return, you give us 5% of the take and 3 legal betting pitches at every race meeting north of the River Severn, rising to 6 after 1 year if we are all satisfied with the service. What do you say, Mr. Kimber?
I say you talk business to my accountant. I want to dance. Your man said it was all right for me to have this dance.
Your man's. Like I said, fuck the business. I want the girl. You told business with my accountant.
How many men can you put in the field at one time?
There's a lot of men out of work at the moment. 2 guards for every booking.
At every meeting.
We have contacts with good people among the gypsies.
The
We'll always be on
gypsies.
the Lee's plan to attack. With all the strikes and troubles, can't really depend on the police. Anyway, we're more honest.
Looks like you two are making a deal.
We are making progress.
And let me throw a small condition into the mix.
Is she the condition? Nah, man. Yo, Grace. Stand up for yourself.
I'll throw in an extra £3 for your extra time.
I think I'm a whore.
Everyone's a whore, Grace. We just sell different parts of ourselves. You said you wanted to work for me. To do that, you have to sharpen up. The deal is, I'll give him 2 hours with you. He thinks he's a ladies' man. He thinks he can seduce you. Whenever you want, just kick him in the balls.
I'm a clause in a contract.
If you want to be part of my organisation, you have to make sacrifices.
Do we have a deal? As a sweetie, you can try your luck with mine.
Really?
We have a deal. 2 hours? Yeah. Side bet, £10 is over fucked in one. Mademoiselle?
Can I make a side bet? She'll fuck you over in 10 minutes. Can I say that one?
But he said you could have me, didn't he? Well, he has that's the arrangement, isn't it? So is she a prostitute?
God's honest truth. I don't know what she is.
So I know the camera may look a bit weird here. There's no lighting. I'm currently editing the reaction at the moment. And I just realized that the only reason, or like, Tommy was checking his pocket watch when he was with that girl in the carriage with Kimber's girl, because he remembered what Kimber said about, you know, I'd fuck her within the hour. So that's why he arrived on time while Mr. Kimber was attempting to, you know, R-word Grace. And yeah, I just thought to myself, okay, so he remembered what he exactly said, and that's why he arrived within the hour, and he had thought it through about how he was going to get Grace out of that situation, because he already knew Grace isn't a whore. He knew that, and he knew she was going to be, she wasn't going to be receptive to Kimber's tricks. She wasn't going to fall for him, and he possibly thought that in his mind that it was going to get ugly. So yeah, I just remembered that myself. That's why he was checking his pocket watch, why he was with Kimber's girl, the one he was talking to about she made the hat herself, and he arrived precisely within the hour, right in time to see that moment and obviously get Grace out of that situation. So know your worth, man. Know your worth. But sometimes you gotta sacrifice bits of yourself.
You showed me up back there at the races. Why don't you teach me how to dance properly?
Music's too slow. Put on a Charleston.
Well, then we'd be far away. I want to dance like this. Come on, you weren't so stiff back there, were you? Hmm? You ever been in a house this big? Hmm?
Kimber got
Look at you.
all the wrong type of riz, man. He got nothing.
Like a bloody film star.
You're a waste man, man.
I want a cigarette.
Complete A-grade pussy-o who thinks women can be bought.
Pick it up.
Right, you little slag. I tried something, right? Yeah? If I drop a glass on the floor, you bend over and fucking pick up the fucking glass. Okay? What?
No, sir, no.
What are you doing here? I've got another hour.
Just wait. Listen to me. Just listen to me. I was going to let you go through with this, but in the end, my conscience got the better of me. She looks good on the outside, but she has the clap. Yeah, syphilis. When you took a shine to what I thought I'd use her, someone told me she had a syph. I thought, what the hell? Call it my better nature. She's a whore. Well, just go and wait in the car.
I can walk on my own.
Yo, he just, yeah, that's that thinking.
Can we shake hands and forget this ever happens?
I like that callback to last episode as well, with the meeting with Inspector Campbell, how he didn't shake hands on it.
Start of the day, I was Lady Sarah of Connemara. By the end, I was a whore with a clap. You're a fucking bastard offering me like that. But then you change your mind. Why did you change your mind, Thomas?
Because he got that soft spot, man. He got that soft spot. Now, I think maybe it has something to do with his, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with that experience with Freddie and his sister too. And he sees something pure in Grace, but at the same time, you know how they were talking about, you know, selling parts of yourself and selling your soul. Grace already lost a part of her soul this episode by taking that life, in my opinion. It changed her heart too. It will change her heart for the near future in terms of making certain decisions. But I feel like even for her to do the job that she's doing, as a, what was the term he used? Not a spy. Was it an operator? Not an operator. Oh no, I forgot the term. Inspector Campbell used. It starts with O, I think. But yeah, for her to, you know, conduct that line of business anyway, you need to, obviously, is her real name even Grace? Is she undercover? So she's already probably playing a persona. She's already playing a character, and for her to do that line of work, she has to sell that she is Grace, this innocent, you know, woman who's a bartender from Ireland. And yeah, so for her to, you know, act the way she did this episode, you know, first I was a whore, and then first I was this lady, and then I was a whore. I feel like there's nothing new to her, because I feel like for her to conduct that line of work of being undercover, something within you has to buy into who you're playing. I don't know if I'm, you know, articulating myself well here, but you guys hopefully know what I'm getting at. And yeah, this was fantastic. This was a fantastic episode. The interactions with the characters, man, are absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like these two, Shelby and Grace, are the perfect couple that match each other's freak. Because they're both obviously hiding something from one another and are reluctant to open up about, you know, certain things. Obviously with Grace, I think it's the side of her that obviously is tied to Inspector Campbell, and her line of work, obviously being undercover. Then obviously with Tommy Shelby, we have these moments where we, the audience, are by ourselves with him in his room, locked up, and obviously you have the flashbacks, the panic attacks, or the PTSD, to him being, I think he's a tunneler in World War One, and you know, I feel like those moments in the room is where he's able to ball up all those experiences, ball up those emotions, take a moment, to, you know, like for instance, we see with Danny with his panic attacks and what he did last episode, and even in episode 1, he's very much vocal about it. He cannot control it. He cannot contain those memories. And I feel like with Shelby, even though he struggles, and we see that in his room, he's able to leave all those memories and contain it, ball it up, and leave it in that room. He doesn't let it escape that room. And we see that as well with some of the camera work this episode, with, I think it was the dolly zoom, or like a little focal pull in to the wall. And he doesn't enable that wall to crumble on himself. He doesn't he doesn't allow it to collapse. He's able to contain it within that room, and then obviously continue his day-to-day activities. He's able to separate his past, and not allow his past to seep in to, you know, the character, or like the Tommy Shelby everyone knows on the streets. He doesn't want to see, he doesn't want to be seen as weak. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to be seen to have a soft spot. And I feel like right there, that soft spot was revealed at the end, with Grace a little bit. And I feel like that's maybe the first little crack of Tommy Shelby sort of having a heart, and it's exposed to Grace. So yeah, oh man, such a fantastic episode. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to Peaky Blinders episode 3. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.